welcome back to another episode of New Bits with Vac and Vinnie. Thank you so much for being here. How you doing, Vac?
I'm doing great, Vinny. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You're looking good.
Hey, what are you doing? I got the whole facial regimen down. I got the moisturizer, the eye cream. I got it all happening, man. I
You
got
got
it
to
all
do it.
happening.
You got to do it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
That's
Silky
all.
smooth, brother. Silky smooth.
Silky smooth.
Yeah. We got a great show for you. We're so glad you're here. I got a little something that I wanted to bring to Vac and see if he can help me with it or
Yeah.
just say, get rid of it. It's not funny.
You know, that's interesting to say, Vinny. We haven't done that yet, have we? Where we said something to each other like, "I don't see it." Has that
Yeah,
ever happened?
it hasn't happened one time.
Okay.
Yeah, but hey, we've been in this a while. We kind of have an idea what's funny and what's not funny.
Right.
Like I don't know how many times I've woken up in the middle of the night and said, "Oh my god, that's hilarious." I wrote it down, and then I woke up the next morning and go, "That's the dumbest shit."
Yeah.
That's the best. The best that is a tweet. You know,
Tweet.
that's the best that can be right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, for the most part, yeah, we know it's funny. This was something that, you know, it kind of happened to me, and then I left the situation, and then I go back on the road, and I'm driving around, and I'm thinking back on the incident, and I'm going, that could actually be a bit, and here we go.
Yeah. Here we go.
It's this. It's not really a bit. It's just a bunch of ideas strung together. So here they are. It's you and I have been around long enough, Vac. We to know that every family's got one person in that family that's regarded as, he's kind of a liar. He's kind of he's not really with us. He's a bad seed. We all have, every family has one of those, right? Do you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Everybody's thinking about that person right now. Well, my cousin got married, and the entire family was there. It was kind of a family reunion / wedding, and on that 2 or 3 days that I was there, I realized that person was me.
Holy shit!
I always thought that my family regarded me as, the brave, free spirit chasing his dream, but I found out, no, I'm the deadbeat that refuses to get a job.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'd walk up to a bunch of my family members. They're all having a conversation, and I hear them whispering like, "Oh, here comes the artist. Here comes the artist. Here he comes." Hey, Vinny, next week we're gonna blah 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 blah. Oh, I can't. I got a show. I got a show next weekend. Oh, you got a show? You got a show. What are you gonna do? Your show? It shocked the heck out of me. I thought I was like the most popular guy at the party. I really did. I thought I was the most
hysterical.
Yeah, I thought I was the most popular guy at the party. No, I'm the jackass. No, don't borrow. Don't give him any money. Don't whatever he tells you. Just don't believe all of it.
Oh my God.
Don't believe any of it. I mean, literally, it was a weird realization. So I started thinking back on things, all the things in my life, and all these things start popping up in my head about different instances where, why didn't I see that? Why? How could I have not have seen that?
Right.
I'm basically the black sheep of the family. I'm not the hero. I'm not the most popular guy at the party. And it's funny. like I got to be careful what I tell my brother and my sister. I got to be careful because of that reputation I have. They'll use that information against me sometimes. Like if they get in trouble, they'll throw me under the bus. Like my sister's.
Ah,
You know what I'm saying? Like my sister's,
yeah.
my mom's yelling at my sister about something, she screwed up or something. And then my she'll just blurt out, yeah, well, Vinny's driving without insurance, you know,
Oh
or
shit.
yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
So
Uh,
so
so
have your siblings done that to you, like, or you're just being extra careful?
oh yeah, I've been thrown under the bus a couple of times because of, and you want to know something? I hate that expression, thrown under the bus, but that
Yeah.
there's no other expression for it,
Right. And
because
everybody knows what it means. Everybody
so
knows
I'm
what it means.
yeah, I'm very careful about what I say to members of my family because I don't want them to use it against me. And as I'm driving, I'm thinking about this stuff. I realize there's pros and cons to being the black sheep of the family. You know, the con, the bad part about being this guy in the family
Yeah,
is
yeah.
if you ever do something right, you know you're not due any accolades.
Right, right,
You
right.
know, it, it's,
Yeah,
it's like, oh, okay, well, good for you, fucker. You got
yeah,
something right.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Uh,
yeah.
the pros though, the good part about being the black sheep or the bad seed is when you fuck up, you don't get a lot of shit for it because no one's surprised. It's,
Oh, that's
it's
so funny.
it's like you walk in late to a funeral and everybody goes like, "Yeah, there he is."
There he is.
There he is. Of course,
Yeah, the bar is low for you.
the bar is the bar is very low for me. I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot to live up to. Yeah.
Right. It was okay. So just the fact that you're alive to them is like, oh, Vinny's
Yeah.
still with us. All right.
It's still with us. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That okay. That's really funny. I mean, first of all, when you said, went to my cousin, I was there, and I realized that black that black sheep is me.
Yeah. It's
Like
me.
when you say it like that,
Yeah.
I never saw that coming.
Yeah. Oh,
I
that's
never
good.
saw that coming. I
Yeah.
think that's really funny.
Yeah.
And like just what it did to you, like, is this the first time that you realized it, or are they just letting you know now that
Well,
God it's still
it's it's funny because at that wedding, that's when I realized it. That's when I was like, why is it, why? I mean, I literally thought, like I said, I was the most popular guy at the party. I was like, yeah, he's the free spirit, chasing his dream, man. He's very brave. But no, I'm from a very blue collar family, like hardworking American, well, Italian American family, and they're all, they believe in work, and God bless them all.
yeah.
So me choosing stand up comedy and acting, is they're just like, what is he doing? What is he doing? You know, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm sure there's stories, that go back and forth, blah blah. Hey, I'm stuck on the side of the road. I'm gonna need a tow. Can you wire me $350? And yeah, the guy just not making any money or whatever, because you know how it goes when you're first starting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how old this bit. This has never been on stage, but this is how this has been clunking around in my head for this long.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow. I think it's me. Like for years I thought, my family admired me, how I'm pursuing my dream, and as a comedian and actor. And every time I was around, I thought I was the life of the party, and I thought I was the one that they were envious of. Look at Vinny, he's doing what he wants. I
yeah.
got this job, and then you realize that, oh shit, I'm the one that they. Maybe you misunderstood things. Like maybe you thought they were kidding with you, and they're like, "Yeah, Vinny's still doing that comedy thing." Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Maybe you
yeah.
didn't realize that it's been going on for years, and you're finally just catching on to it.
Finally
I don't know.
catching. It's no, but it's true. And then I left the wedding, and I'm back on the road and I'm driving around, and you know how you have time to think while you're driving
Yeah.
around and stuff like
Right.
that.
Right.
And I'm thinking back to all that, like, oh, here comes the artist and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I remember one of my uncles going, yeah, if this motherfucker ever makes any money, we'll never see his ass again. It's like they think the worst of me, like I would literally just like shun everyone. It's depressing,
Yeah.
but at the same time hilarious because of the way I was perceiving it. I was
Yeah.
perceiving
Right. Right. Right.
being, yeah, oh, look at him, he's so brave, he's chasing his dream.
Chasing his dream. He's not locked into a job.
Dude,
He's
I
just
remember one time, listen, you want to know something funny? I remember one time I was at a I was at a um I was at a nightclub. This is a long time ago. This was when I was single. And this was, it was like literally soon after I found all this out that I'm the black sheep. And this just nailed the final nail in the coffin. There was a friend of the family's at the nightclub. And he goes, hey man, he goes, what have you been up to? And I said, oh, well, I'm doing stand-up comedy now. He goes, I heard you just graduated from college. And I go, yeah, I just graduated from college. And now I'm doing stand-up comedy. He goes, you need to write a book on how to not work.
ah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things. Like, first of all, fuck you
Yeah.
for saying
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, you know, well, you can say that you threw out a book on how to be a dick. Like,
Right.
um,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure that what we do is so foreign to most people.
Yeah.
And it was to me before I started doing it. Like, I
Me
went to
too.
comedy shows. I wonder how they do this.
Me
How do
too.
they get to where they're on stage getting paid to make people laugh, and next week they're going to be somewhere else? How do you do that? Like, most people don't know. How do you do? Like, it's so out of their realm of possibility, even
Yeah.
that they don't get it, and then which is understandable. They went to college or whatever. They got a job. They're working every week. It's a paycheck. The benefits. They got this. They're going to buy a house, and that's all well and good. But they don't understand how you go about doing what we do.
Yeah.
Like, if you're an electrician, you can understand there's a path to that. You go to a trade school. You become an apprentice. You work alongside someone for 2 years. And then you have to pass. Then you become an electrician or whatever the case. I'm not saying that that's easy. I'm not saying it's easy.
It's my
I'm just
dad.
saying you
My dad,
you can
electrical contractor. Yeah. That's
yeah, you
funny.
become an electrician.
That's
So
funny
there
that you.
you can see the path. What we
Mhm.
do, it's so random at times. I mean, yes, there's certain things you have to find the open mic nights, or take a class, or hang out at the clubs, and meet the comics, and meet the owner, meet the manager. There's so many things you got to do, and of course, you have to write.
Yeah.
And but it could be it's such a haphazard thing in terms of making it and what's perceived as making it. You
Yeah.
know,
And that's the thing, because they don't see you on TV, because they don't see your special on Netflix, they think that, you're, what are you doing wasting your time doing this? Well, James Gregory, most of the people of the world have never heard of him, but the guy, you know, made a
yeah,
fortune. He had a $1 million house, uh, you know, um, made
yeah,
tons of friggin' money, no
yeah,
TV, no movies, just the road. So it's possible.
yeah,
But you bring up an interesting point. They don't know how you go about doing that. I didn't know. You said you didn't know, and no one told me. I had to figure it out for yourself. How did you figure it out? How did you figure all that out, Vac?
I I started taking an acting class on Long Island, and in that class, I met Gary Valentine,
Funny guy.
who funny guy,
Funny guy.
and we were taking an acting class together. and we just became friends, and we honestly just made each other laugh. He goes, "Man, you're funny. You should start coming down to the club, Eastside Comedy Club, and do improv with me. I'm in an improv group."
Where was this? L.A.?
No, Long Island.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. So, so he said, "You got to come down to Eastside Comedy Club, do improv on Wednesday nights." I was like, "All right, I'll give it a shot." It was a class. I said, "Yeah, why not? I'll take an improv class." Took an improv class, met Gary, and then his brother Kevin James came into the class. Rock Rubin was in the class.
You mean
I mean,
the
it was just
King of
Joey.
Queens? King of
Yeah,
Queens?
yeah,
Really? Wow.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that
That's
how you
Gary's.
got? Is that how you got into his movie? Because he knew you.
Well, that's how. Yeah, I mean, I did.
That's
I was on the King of Queens and all that, but,
cool.
I started taking an improv class, and then I would take the class and I would stay and I'd watch the show, and then I got promoted to you can be in the show, and then from there Gary was starting to do stand up, and I was like, how this is amazing. Gary's going to do 3 minutes tonight, like, and he's like, you got to start doing it. You got to start like writing material. Just I'll help you. I'll help you come up how to put it. All you got to do is 3 minutes. On the open because it was an open mic night and then the improv show to close it. And that's how I started doing it. And then it's like, well, there's 4 clubs on Long Island have an open mic night, all different nights. So start signing up at all the clubs. Just sign up and start going on from there. And then
Yeah.
you get the hey, I'm all right at this. I can maybe do this. And you start doing it, and then you see all the great headlining comics that either would come through the clubs or that were local. I mean, Dan Wilson, Joey Cole, Joan St. Ange, Jim Myers, Frankie Pace. I mean, it was just like one banger after another that you could watch.
Yeah.
Like, Joey would host open mic nights at Governors on Tuesdays. And you go up and you watch Joey Cola just killing it every fucking Tuesday at Governors. I get to watch him for free and then go up and do 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And then have people like Joey and Joe, all these comics who would help you out. Like, so that's how I got going on it. Just from taking the acting class, I met Gary. Gary was doing improv. I started doing improv with Gary. And then from there, it's like, if you're in the improv class, you got to try stand up once.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh my God, what if by myself?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, you have people like Joan St. Ange, who's our improv instructor. And she was always very encouraging and helpful and understood you'd stumble and fall sometimes. And it's all part of it. She was fucking killer funny.
Yeah.
And then, so that's how I started doing it. And then just hitting the open mics on Long Island. Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I had open mic nights to go to with audiences,
Yeah.
in comedy clubs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and then by the time, and then Saturday night we would do a show at a place called Vincenzo's,
Nice.
which was an Italian restaurant, sports bar, catering hall, racquetball club, all in one building.
Yeah.
And Rock Rubin called me one Saturday. He goes, hey, or Friday. He goes, hey, do you see the paper? I'm like, not yet. He goes, tomorrow night there's an open mic night at this place called Vincenzo. And I found it in the paper and went, oh. And it said comedy show, comedians wanted. They had nobody booked. They had no comics, nothing. And a guy by the name of Fred Travelina Sr., his son became very well known, but
Yeah. I know.
Sr.,
I know of him. I know of
yeah,
him. Yeah.
Sr. was hosting this show. And we went in and we met Fred Sr., who had been a comic years prior and then stopped and, raised his family and all that. And he knew Vincenzo, Vinny, who owned the place, Vincenzo. And he's, all right, you're my guys. And so when I started out, I would do Sunday. Let me see. Sunday was Chuckles. Tuesday was Governors. Wednesday was East Side. Thursday was the Brokerage or McGuire's. There were 5 clubs doing open mic night.
Wow.
And And then Saturday, so I was getting on stage 4 or 5 nights a week.
It's great.
4 of those nights were at comedy clubs,
Yeah.
and one was at a little catering hall where literally you're on stage, and the back wall of the stage was the back wall of the racquetball club. So
Oh
if
shit.
anybody's playing racquetball, it was literally boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah.
banging into it, and that's what we dealt with, and it was great. But
Yeah.
I did that with Rock, Kevin, Gary. We all went in there for a long time because
Yeah.
we're also getting on stage on a Saturday night when you're an open micer.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
That's crazy. Yeah.
No club is going to give you 5 on a
No.
Saturday night. No way.
No.
Nobody.
No.
So that's how I started doing it. And Joey O'Brien, I don't know if you know Joey,
No.
great comic, great writer. And, so I started meeting these people like, you know, and then you're in these clubs doing open mic nights and they see you. You come in every week, every week, every week, and you're doing okay every week and you're getting better and better and better and better and better. And then after a year or so, they start saying, hey, you want to host a show? Thursday night, you can host. Oh,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
first paid gig.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
first paid gig, I don't know if you know Dan Wilson. Dan Wilson is great and
Yeah.
one of the sweetest people ever, nicest people ever. And he was the headliner. And I couldn't believe I got to bring up Dan Wilson.
Wow. Yeah.
I worked with Dan about, I don't know, 6, 7 months ago, 8 months ago, whatever it was. And I was still like in awe of Dan. And he's like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, Dan, you don't understand. When I
Yeah.
started out, you and Joey and Joan and Frankie and Jim Mark and all these people, you guys all walked up here at a different level.
I remember those feelings.
You were up here like, can I even look them in the eye?
I
Uh,
remember that. Yes.
and they were all, to a person, great.
Yeah.
They never made you feel that way. I felt that way about them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joey Cola and all these people were so helpful and so
Right.
kind to the new people. I always remember that. Just being how kind they were.
Yeah.
And that's when I learned. Uh, I did an open mic at Governor's, and I was going with Joey Cola's show. And this one Tuesday, he couldn't do it, so Frankie Pace filled in. And I
Frankie
always
Payne.
used to never, yeah, he lives in Vegas now. And I always remember Joey always being just a supporter, and he rooted for you, and he really meant it. Like he really wanted you to kill. And I remember going up, and it was like I'd never met Frankie Pace before, but I knew who he was. He was one of those comics, oh my God, Frankie Pace. And he brought me up, and I thought I did well. Like I was happy, 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, right? I thought I did well. And I come back, I go back to the green room. He brings up the next person. He comes back to me and he goes, what happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
He goes, where'd you lose him? Because I was,
Yeah.
ooh. And I went, oh, because
Oh.
I'm sitting there, and someone in the green room goes, he's busting your balls, Vac.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
busting your
Yeah.
balls. And Frank goes, you thought I was serious? I was busting your balls. You did great. For an
Yeah.
open mic, you did great. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
didn't do great, I wouldn't even look, I wouldn't even talk to you.
Yeah. That's the way. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you didn't do great, you go, but you did really well. He goes, you did really great, and busting your balls. So if they're not busting your balls, you're in trouble. If they're busting your
100%.
balls, laugh and have a good time. Anyway,
100%.
I got a little bit off, but that's
No.
how I got started in it, was that. And then the encouragement of all those great, great, great comedians and great people
Yeah.
that I was surrounded with
Yeah.
when I started out. And I don't know if, there are other markets that were like that too, from what I understand. A lot of guys out of Boston and Chicago and Denver and all these places where it was like an environment
Yeah.
that you were welcome to join if you really wanted it, really wanted to be a part of it, and B, you had to be good. Like you had to have nobody expected you to kill every time, but they had to see the potential. Like even club owners would critique look and go, I need to see something new out of you next time. You're doing the same 5 minutes.
That's the
Not
other thing.
necessarily to me, but I mean, as a thing, you
As
can't
long
always come in here and do that.
I know, as long as they see, I mean, you could eat shit for weeks as long as they see you working at it. Like you get a little better, you bring something new, you do, you're trying it a different way. You're working it. As long as they see you working, they're gonna have respect for you.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
come in and just spit the same shit the same way, week after week after week, they're gonna go, okay, this guy, how do we get this guy out of here?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that was,
They'll tell you, man, we
yeah,
put you up 3 weeks in a row and nothing,
yeah, yeah.
Another guy that was great when I was starting out, and he was just starting to get like middle work, was Adam Ferrara.
I know
Adam,
of him. I never
ah,
met him, but I know of him. Yeah. That's
you will not meet a nicer person.
what I've
He's
heard.
out of that Joey Cola, Dan Wilson, Joseph, that mold of Jim, that mold of uh, give back, and Adam was really just getting going,
Yeah.
and but you knew when you watched him, you went, oh yeah,
Yeah.
is
He's
that
got it.
guy funny?
Yeah.
He
He's
might
got
only
it.
have 25 minutes right
Yeah.
now,
Right.
but he keeps right, and Adam's done great.
Yeah.
So, and he's a great guy. So that was the environment I came out of, and I think that's part of what got me started too. Was that you always get nervous about going up and all that, but the environment I was in was very encouraging.
Yeah.
You know,
I came out of a very, very encouraging group of comics too. Matter of fact, I've been very fortunate. In fact, I have never, in all of my in all my travels and all the comedians that I met, worked
hmm
with on the road or whatever, stayed with in condos. I've only had one bad experience, and believe it or not, it was my first road week where I was getting paid. I was emceeing, and the headliner was just a dick to me. Just treated me like shit. I'm like, wow, is this what the road is like? But then the very next week, I was working with two guys that were the sweetest guys in the world. Took me out to lunch. No, the headliner pays. I gotta buy your lunch. I gotta buy your dinner. That's the way it goes. Remember that. That's the way it goes. Oh no, hey man, do this bit like this. No, let's rework that bit. They sat me down. And from there on, it was just great supportive comics. Because
you started where
I
in
started in St. Augustine, Florida. I was going to college at Flagler in St. Augustine, Florida. There was this open mic every Thursday night. I heard about it. I was working at the subway, and it would come on the radio. They would advertise this comedy night, this open mic comic. Would you believe that they were advertising it on the radio?
well,
And my roommate, he knew I was really into stand-up comedy because I would always quote stand-up comics. We'd all go to the video store. They'd all rent movies.
yeah,
I'd rent a movie of comics, like
yeah,
a Showtime special. I was like, hey guys, what do you think of this? I just thought of this. Anyway, he calls me up and he goes, hey man, let's go see the comedy show this Thursday. You want to go see it? And I go, yeah, let's go. He goes, you want to get up on stage and do some time? It's an open mic. And I go, I don't know, maybe one day, but I'm not ready for that. He goes, well, I just talked to the manager. You got 3 minutes this Thursday. I go, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. He goes, you better get ready. You're going on stage Thursday. And yeah, that's how I started.
oh, wow, yeah,
I went on stage, and my first joke got a laugh, and I was like, oh man, this is what I want to do.
yeah, and
This is
nothing since then. No laughs. Yeah, you started out hot.
that's
You
it.
started out hot.
It's like that shot of cocaine you chase for the rest of the night. I'm chasing
Yeah,
that laugh.
yeah, yeah,
No, yeah, no, but you're half right, back, because
yeah,
the first joke got a laugh, and nothing else after that for 3 minutes got a laugh. But that one laugh was enough to make me come back the next week on that
yeah,
Thursday.
yeah, yeah.
And the laughs I got that Thursday made me come back the next Thursday. And the laughs, and that's how it goes. But nobody told me shit, man. The first time I heard, what, you can get paid for this? You just got back from where? Oh, I just got back from Tampa. I just did a weekend at blah blah blah. I go, really? How do you do that? Well, you need a
Yeah,
headshot, you need a resume. What does that look like?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Nobody told me shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I had to sit him down. I go, come on, you got to tell me how to do this,
Mm.
but
Yeah,
they were very supportive too. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you went to West Palm.
Um, no, and then I moved to Jacksonville, and I was in the Jacksonville. I don't know if you remember the Jacksonville, Florida Punchline, the first one.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Vernon West, the owner.
yeah.
Yeah, piece of
I
work he
remember
was.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I got in that. They had a workshop every Monday, and when that club closed, the Comedy Zone in Jacksonville just opened, so we just moved the workshop to the Comedy Zone, and we started a Make Me Laugh night on Mondays, and so we'd have our own place, our own room, and our own, I guess, venue to perform in and
Mhm.
stuff, and yeah, just and then
All right.
Brad Greenberg came down, because he heard about the workshop and he took a look at all of us, and that's how I started getting work for Comedy Zone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
So you're not a loser.
Well,
Your fucking family can kiss my ass. Okay,
yeah,
I'm thinking about this as we're talking, you know?
yeah.
Um, okay, because this is, I think, a great idea. Because it
Thank.
definitely sounds
It's
like
not
every
gonna
comic
lie.
was said,
I'm
everybody goes,
sorry.
look, there's always that one person, that one friend. In my case, it's my cousin Jimmy.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
said that it's you.
yeah. It's me.
Fucking, and you're on stage at a club. They're probably thinking he does pretty well. But what I'd like to see is what some of them are saying about you.
Yeah.
Like, what are some of them saying? What did your make, whatever. My grandmother, before she died, told my mother, tell Vinny to get a job. Put
Yeah.
it a joke.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Something like that. Like,
Yeah.
what did your oh, Jesus. You know, my mother, well, your mother's still with us, right? Yes.
My mother and my father. Yeah, they're still with
Yeah,
us. With
thank God. It's
yeah.
my mother. Okay. So maybe something, uh, maybe you could say my grandmother said to my mother, she told you, and maybe your mother had said, maybe your mother had something to say to you. You know, your grandmother said, tell Vinny to quit it a joke and get a job.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
What's
Oh,
the
maybe
matter?
your mother, like and what do your siblings like? Oh, wait a minute. Your family had an intervention for you.
Ah. Oh, here.
That's it.
Hold that thought. Throwing this into the mix, Vac. Throwing this into the mix, and this is something I've heard ever since I started doing stand-up comedy. I was a moderately talented artist in my youth. I would draw cartoons. I would do a
Oh,
photorealism.
really?
Yeah, I would draw photorealism pictures. It would be you look at it, look like a black and white photograph.
Oh,
I mean
cool.
that's when I got into high school. I started more into that, but I started out with cartoons. I would do landscapes with oils. So I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I was okay. I was,
Yeah.
people look at the paintings and go, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's nice. So it's not like, oh my God. But, I was a moderately talented artist. So when they found out I was doing comedy, like, what about art? What about art? You're such a great artist. Oh, but you're such a good writer. You write these great stories. Why are you doing this? So
Yeah. Yeah.
I heard that all growing up. But that's funny, dude. Intervention. They gave me an intervention. That's great. My whole
You
family.
thought it was your cousin's wedding?
Yeah, I thought it was my cousin's wedding, but it was an
Uh,
intervention for me.
It was an intervention.
It was an
And
intervention.
and and are they going to be nice to you, or are they going to be assholes? But it's an Italian intervention.
Yeah.
You dumb motherfucker! I had a union job lined up for you. You
Yeah.
piece of shit! You
Yeah.
could have been working in the ba. You don't have
Yeah.
to go to work, and you get told, "What's the matter?" Oh, sir, relax, please. And then your mother stands up and goes, "You dumb motherfucker! Your uncle had a job lined up for you.
Yeah. And then I
You
gotta
could have
go.
been retired by now."
Yeah.
Oh man,
I,
man, don't.
I got an uncle. Uncle goes, look, I'm gonna say it. You're not funny. All right? You're not funny. Someone's got to tell you. You're not fucking funny. You got no talent. Go stop kidding yourself. You're breaking your mother's heart. Yeah.
Look at your mother. Dude, Vinny, I'm telling you, I'm just
Yeah.
going to say it. I'm going to say what everybody wants to say, but nobody's got the balls to say. Vinny,
Yeah.
look at me. You're
Yeah.
not funny. I said it. You're
Yeah.
not funny. It's
No, no,
cute.
no. He needs to hear this. He needs to hear this. No, no, no. Shut up. It's my turn.
Sit down, Beverly. He needs
Yeah,
to hear.
yeah, right. That's fucking funny. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
the intervention over your goddamn career choice.
yeah. Hey, you want to hear something? Want to hear a funny story? Um, you know, this popped into my head. 100% true story. You remember? What's it called? Haggerty's
Oh,
in,
sure.
in Boca Raton.
Yeah.
Yeah. My first job featuring. My first job ever where I'm middling. I got booked in Boca Raton. Matter of fact, Jimmy Schubert was the headliner. That's how I met Jimmy. My first time middling, and my mother and father live in Fort Lauderdale, and I'm like, yeah, mom, dad, you got to come see me.
Yeah.
I'm the feature act. I'm the feature
Yeah.
act. And I thought, I was the friggin' king of the world. I was literally walking around like a big shot. I'm telling you, Vac. I know I
I
was.
believe it. Yeah.
I know I was. And my mom and dad are going to come out. First show, I think it was maybe a Friday night, maybe a Saturday night, but it was definitely a weekend show. Dude, it's packed. It's standing room only. I did maybe 20, 25 minutes, not one fucking laugh. Not one laugh. I died my worst death I've ever died in front of my parents at Haggerty's in Boca Raton. And I remember I walked off stage and I sat down. There was a bench right outside the club, and I'm standing there. My mom and dad are leaving. Jimmy's on stage because my dad doesn't care for comedy. He can give a fuck less. I was performing in Vegas all week. My dad came to one show. He was there all week. He came to one show. My mom was at almost every show. But anyway, I'm sitting out there. I'm just like, and I'm depressed. I am destroyed. My dad walks up to me and he goes, Vincent, how do you think you did? And I said, Dad, to be quite honest, I think I sucked. He goes, good. He goes, don't get it in your head like it was the audience or anything like that. You sucked. You were terrible. And then he walked away.
All right.
Yeah. And you want to know something? I love him for that, for being that honest, being that honest. Because I'm telling you, it made me reevaluate all of my material and how to do it and how and the rest of the weekend was fine.
Interesting.
Because
sometimes in life you need someone like your dad. He didn't say that of hatred, or he knew his son needed to hear something, and it wasn't going to be, you look okay, the crowd wasn't. I like the joke about.
They didn't get you, but no. He didn't. He didn't. What's it called? He didn't pull his punch. He didn't. No, he told me. So that's when I was going. My uncle going, "You're not funny." That popped into my head.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
I think the intervention.
That's the angle. That's the angle. It wasn't a wedding. It wasn't a wedding. It was an intervention. For me.
For you. It was an intervention for Vinny.
Yeah. And I can do all the characters.
I'm so fucking jealous.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
Dude, that's great. It's a great angle for this. Yeah.
Maybe they could even have your grandma. She's in a nursing home. She's 108.
They wheel her out.
They wheel her out. Or they put her on a Zoom thing, Oh, no. And the nurse is with her. All right, Grandma, what do you want to say to Vinny? You suck. I tell you how many times. You could always go back to the thing like where your uncle had a job for you.
Yeah.
You could have been retired. But no, you got to tell them the joke. Something. Whatever. It doesn't have to be the tight intervention, but it might add some flavor to it. But it just
No, my from the nursing home on a Zoom. See, that's
I don't-
hilarious. Yeah, yeah, I gotta write that. Hold
She's
on.
108. She's been in a coma. She came out of the coma just for this,
She came out of
just
a
for the intervention.
she
How
came out of a coma just for this. Just for
Even
this.
even the nurse chimed in. Maybe even
All
her
right,
nurse chimed
the
in.
nurse. Even the nurse.
Vinny, Vinny, this is Nurse Nancy. Uh, your uncle showed me some of your clips. He's right. You're not funny, and
That's
you need to. I mean, these people are brutally mean, and I don't mean to be cruel, but
someone's
when I
telling you. Someone's
maybe she goes off and goes, when I was young, I was a stripper, and I thought that would be my life. I wanted to be a stripper, and then I realized, you know what? I'm not that good at it, so I became a nurse. You should have done that, but it's too late for you now.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's you. What are you going to do? Go back to college at your age?
yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah,
no.
yeah.
You're like everyone's just telling you. Like the purpose of an intervention is to help somebody get better.
Right,
Alcohol, whatever, right?
right.
Your intervention is to just kick you when you're down, when they think you're down.
Yeah,
It isn't
yeah.
to go, Vinny, look, you're still young. Come on, I got this great job. Do the comedy on the side, but you got to start making a living. You got to start. Yeah, it's to tell you that it's too late. You fucked up.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was the
yeah.
whole point of it. It's
Let's
too
do
late.
it.
You fucked up. I
Yeah,
thought this was. I thought this was. I thought this was cousin Johnny's wedding. Now he got married 2 months ago, but he didn't want to invite you because he knew he didn't have any money to give a gift. He
yeah,
didn't want to embarrass you.
yeah. No,
Johnny's married. His wife. He's been married now. We didn't want to invite you because, quite honestly, you bring us down. We feel bad. So this is an intervention.
yeah,
Johnny,
yeah,
you're married? Fuck yeah, I'm married. I didn't want you to come, Vinny. You're an embarrassment. I didn't want her family to see. Oh, it's my cousin, the comedian.
yeah. Like cousin
He
of comedian.
drives for fucking Uber. This guy. I mean, when he puts his little vignettes on TikTok.
Yeah,
What did he
yeah,
get? Like 27. Vinny had 27 views on the last
yeah.
one. I saw it.
I
I
saw it.
thought you were getting married. I bought you a gift. Keep the gift. Do
Keep the
whatever it
gift.
is you need it.
Yeah, you need it. Yeah,
Like
you
you
got it.
need it. We're good. We have whatever we need. Thank God. Everybody else works. Thank God. We're all set. But or maybe say your nephew, because your cousin would be. I thought it was my nephew's wedding. I got him a whole thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
keep it, Uncle Vinny. We
yeah.
don't need it.
Keep it
We're
up.
fine.
Yeah, yeah.
We're fine. I got a job working with
With
Uncle Frank.
Uncle
You
Frank.
could have done that.
Yeah, that
I
was
go to
your.
work 2 days.
That was for you. That was your job. You had to go tell jokes.
Yeah,
You had to go tell
yeah,
jokes. Yeah,
comedy.
yeah. This is great, buddy. This is great. See, this has been clunking around my head for so long, Vac.
And all you needed was a touch of vac.
I needed
The
Vac.
a little touch of vac. You got
Give
the
me
intervention.
give me the
Fucking
angle.
great.
That's it. But,
I'm
real
going to tell
quick.
you something. If you try this 10 times and you can't get it to work, I'm going
Yeah.
to fucking try it and see.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then see if it's something that I got that you could do it. I don't know.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
fucking brilliant. I think it's brilliant.
Thanks, buddy. What do you think about the pros and cons of being the black sheep? Like,
I
you're not
like
doing.
that too.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
But
I
you
really
see,
do like that. The pros, they don't expect much. Like they didn't
yeah,
expect much of a gift, even
bar is
though
very low. The bar is
you
very
know,
low. Great line.
the
Yeah.
bar is very low.
For me. Yeah.
You
See,
know, yeah, here it is. The bar is very low.
see, now that I'm doing the intervention angle, though, it's like that pales by comparison. Yeah.
Well, what we got to figure out, Vinny, is the opening is great. You know what? Every family's got that one person
Yeah.
that's it's an embarrassment. They don't work.
Embarrassment.
They're an embarrassment to the family, and you kind of don't want them around.
They don't
And, right?
trust you. They don't trust.
They'll trust you. They don't. They don't.
You're kind of
He's always
regarded. You're
asking.
kind of
Yeah,
regarded as an outsider.
and
Yeah.
a little bit of an outsider, a little black sheep.
Yeah.
And well, in my family, that's me. I didn't
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
until recently. I mean, I don't know. I love the intervention thing, but so yeah, maybe you could say. I would say the pros and cons. I think is a good idea. but I don't know where to put it in without throwing off the flow of
the intervention thing. That's why I said because of the intervention angle, it kind of pales in comparison. I'll save that for something else. But
okay.
it
I
doesn't
think
even
it's really
it
good,
doesn't,
man.
it doesn't even have to be a real intervention. It was like an intervention.
Yeah,
You know, they told me this, but you know, but you know, you're not funny. You know, so, hey,
you're
no,
not funny.
someone's got to say it to him.
Someone's got to tell the kid. They
Someone's
still
got
call you the kid, you know.
someone's got to
No, no,
tell
no,
the
Beverly. He needs to hear it.
no,
You're not funny.
someone's got to tell the Mama Luke. Okay, I never
I,
heard you say one funny thing in my life.
I
Yeah,
went to that show 22 years ago. You did like 22 years ago. It was
yeah,
horrible. I don't know. I don't
yeah,
want to tell you, but it was horrible.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
if your uncle's one of those guys, he'll say, "You're not funny.
yeah.
You are not funny. You're not funny.
You know,
You're not." Like he's gonna keep saying it
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
different way.
yeah.
Like in case the first three ways, you are not funny.
Didn't
You're
land.
not funny. You're not funny. No, no, Bev, he needs to hear it. You're not funny.
Listen,
Nobody here thinks you are funny.
yeah,
Now, one person here has ever laughed at you, and we're your family.
yeah,
Anybody else want to say anything?
yeah,
Hang on, we got Grandma at the nursing home coming in on Zoom. Oh,
yeah.
here's Grandma, the poor woman. You put her in the hospital because she don't. Well, you should have taken that. You should have taken that job with me. I had a job for you.
You
And then your
put it.
grandma comes. They got my grandmother on a Zoom
Yeah,
from the nursing home.
yeah,
Vinny, it's a grandma. You're not funny.
yeah.
Listen to your uncle. You're not funny, but it's too late
What
for
are you
you.
doing? What are you doing? What are you
What are
doing?
you
You're
doing?
putting your mama's heart.
Your poor mother.
Yeah,
She's dying over there.
yeah, yeah,
I'm not dying. Beverly, quiet. Like whatever, say your mom's name or whatever.
yeah,
Maybe your mom's still trying to embrace.
yeah.
And then, here's your father. Oh God, my father. Your uncle's right. Remember I told you that time
Yeah,
after that show? You got
yeah.
now one laugh at 25. What did I tell you that night? Don't blame the crowd. You're not funny. Everybody just keeps saying you're not funny. I mean, to the point where, like, and well, no, is this an intervention? No, we just want to tell you you're not funny. We've all tried to support you. We all lost one night of our lives that we'll never get back to go to one of your shows.
Yeah.
You are not funny.
Fucking 2 drink minimum for that bullshit. Yeah.
Bullshit. You know who was funny? Everybody else on that show was funny, but
Yeah.
you are not. Like they're just mean about it.
Yeah.
Oh, remember that girl that came up? She did 5 minutes. She got more laughs in 5 minutes than you did in 30 minutes, Vinny. You are not funny. Oh, she was talking about her tits. Like you can make like stupid. Now that's funny. Tits are funny, Vinny.
You don't have any tits.
You
You
don't got.
can't.
What are you going to talk about? You don't want
Yeah.
to talk about your balls. That's disgusting. Balls are disgusting. Tits are funny. You are not funny, Vinny. Like just have your father and your uncle, your grandmother. Oh, grandma wants to say something again. He's a writer. Tits are funny. Balls are not funny. What are you going to talk about? You don't got a tits. You can't say nothing. Oh my God! Then then even like the young people in the family.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe your nephew Johnny, who you thought you were going to his wedding. Hey, Uncle Vinny, I've seen the clips of you. Everybody's right. You're not funny. You are
Yeah.
not funny, Uncle Vinny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I know funny. Dave Chappelle's funny. Whatever.
No,
Shane
no,
Gillis. Oh,
no, no.
they're all funny. You
Benny.
are not funny.
Jack Benny's funny.
Jack Benny.
You got
Uh,
what's the Milton Berle's funny.
Mil-
You gotta,
Mil- Mil- yeah,
an old, your older guy. Yeah.
yeah.
You.
George Carlin. You are not funny. I
You're not
don't know what in God's name made you think you were funny or who told you were funny, but you
Yeah.
are not. Everybody just keeps telling you you're not funny.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
just vicious.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
love you. Bye. Click.
Yeah. Are we done here yet? Can we eat? All right.
Can we eat? All right, but let's see. Make sure
Yeah.
Vinny has food
Yeah.
because he's
Yeah.
probably not eating at home.
Yeah.
When you went to the
Yeah.
wedding, were you
No,
by
here we
yourself?
go. Here we go. Yeah. Are we done here? Can we eat? All right. Vinny, don't worry about it. We got it. Okay.
We got it.
We
We
got
got
it. We're gonna pay. All right. We know you ain't got no money
it.
because how can you have money? You're not funny.
You know, the man, The man makes his wife work 2 jobs. She
Yeah.
doesn't work 2 jobs. You're not
Yeah.
funny. Like, no matter what you say, it comes back to he's got 3 kids. He's probably on welfare. I'm not on welfare. You are
Yeah.
not funny. How many times am I going to tell you? You are
Yeah.
not funny.
Yeah. And
Like,
what do you
that
think?
was the whole point of this thing, was to just
Yeah.
pound you
Yeah.
with you are not funny. Vinny,
That's
everybody here, we all went to a show, and if you didn't get many laughs. So those are just the shows we went to. It can't just be us. I don't know how come they keep booking you to work these clubs,
yeah.
because you are not funny.
That's great.
You're not funny.
It's great. Oh, this could be like 5 minutes.
Dude, I'm telling you, when you do, your uncle gets up. I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something. Has to be said. Everybody, no, not Beverly. No, he needs to hear it. Vinny, you are not funny. That's the
Yeah.
root of the whole thing. You're not
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Vinny, you are not funny. You're not funny. Not once have I ever seen you be
No, no, no,
funny.
no. He's got to hear this. He's got to hear this, and he's going to hear
Gotta,
this. You're
he's
not funny.
he's got to hear this, and he's gonna hear this.
He's got to hear this. You're not funny. All
Look at
right?
me. Look at me. 30 years working on the docks. I made a living. I supported my family. You tell jokes.
Yeah, you tell jokes. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. You know what? You know how you make money telling jokes? You got to be funny. You're
You
not
gotta be
funny.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are not funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, no, Beverly, he's got to keep hearing it.
Yeah.
Vinny, you're not funny.
Yeah. This is a 5-minute bit now. This is great.
Just the rant of,
Yeah.
like, your uncle is, the uncle coming in, I think the fact that it's your uncle is hysterical.
Yeah.
You're not, no, he needs to hear this and he's going to hear it. You
Yeah.
are not funny. Vinny, you're not funny. We're
Yeah.
worried sick.
Yeah.
Nobody here, you give me address. Vinny, you told me doing comedy 25 years ago. I was, then you told me you're not going to get a job, but it's a job. But Uncle Frank, this is a job. It's not a job. What do you work
It's
10 minutes a night? That's not a
yeah,
job.
not a job. And but hey, do me a favor too. All right, look, listen. I know you're not going to listen. I know you know you're going to keep doing this. But do me a favor, all right? Stop sending me invitations on Facebook to your shows. Okay? All
I'm
right.
not going to go. I'm not
I'm
going to
not
go.
going. I'm not going.
I went to one show 25 years ago. I learned my lesson that
That's
night.
all I need. That's it. I'm done.
That's it. I saw you. I can
I,
say I saw you.
yeah.
And you sucked. You know why you sucked? Because you are not funny. Anybody else want to say something? Your father. Look at your father. The poor guy's embarrassed. Come, whatever your dad's name is. Come on up here, Joe.
Yeah.
Vinny, I just want to tell you one thing. What your uncle said about you not being funny,
Yeah.
it's true. You are not funny. Not a Beverly. Sit down. But you're
Right.
my son. I've never been more disappointed in my life.
Yeah. Right. Well,
You,
that's what
what do you get? Manicures?
we're supposed to tell him, right? That's what this is for. I love
That's
it,
what
buddy.
this is for.
That's what this
Dude,
is for.
I'm telling you, I think, something like that for me, if I was going to do this bit, I'd want to write out who's talking first. Like if it's going to be your uncle, which is hysterical, uh, your uncle wants to say something to you, Vinny, and have it be your uncle, and he starts in. He's old school. Your uncle spent 30 years working, on the docks. He spent 30 years as a diesel mechanic for he fucking worked. Then he retired and he started a goddamn landscaping business. Like that's all they know was how to work and make money. And boom, your father, and and he looks at you like, I gotta tell you, Vinny, I'm embarrassed to say you're my nephew. Jokes? You tell jokes. I don't
Yeah.
see you on TV. I
Yeah.
don't see you on the Netflix. I
Yeah.
don't see you on the HBO. The kid showed me you on the Google. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Like
Yeah.
you are not funny.
Somebody asks me, I tell them that you still work at Subway. That's what I tell
Ah,
them. Oh yeah,
you
he's a
could have had a
salesman.
career.
Yeah.
That's
He's,
Vinny. I
yeah,
think you got something.
I do too, buddy. And I love. Where is this right here? Okay. This looks like this thing went from like a 2-minute bit to a 5-minute bit, and
Yeah.
maybe even more. This is great, buddy. Thank you.
All right. My
All right.
pleasure.
All right. That's what we do.
What we do.
That's what we do. All right. Well, Thank you so much, Vac. This was a lot of fun.
My
We hope
pleasure.
you enjoyed that as well, as much as Vac and I enjoyed it. Do us a favor, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment or a review. We would
Yep.
appreciate it. We appreciate you being here listening, but a subscribe or a comment or a review. And remember, Vac and I will read them, good or bad, on the podcast. So
Absolutely.
let us know. Vac and I are planning something very special for next week. We hope it happens. I'm not going to promise anything, but we're going to cross our fingers. So please tune in next week. I think we're going to have a little something special for you guys. You're going to love it. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, everybody. Ciao.